It has to be strong.
Yep.
Or maybe you want to couple it up with a carry.
I think
It's a
Fred and
combo.
Kaja will work.
Kaja.
Fred and Kaja will work. It will make the composition balanced, very balanced. You have the front line.
Damage though, coach?
Huh?
Would they have enough damage just with carry?
Oh, they're picking blue roam.
Blue roll.
Blue roam.
Yeah, but again, right? Carry only, is it enough damage?
Oh wow.
What is this?
It's Lucas jungle.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Lucas Jungle?
Oh, that's spicy. Kevin is spicy now.
Hayabusa.
And signature pick, Andoryu,
Yep.
Sky Pierce Hayabusa.
Solo
Remember
kill Kyrie with this.
how Kyrie was influenced to build Skype? Well, let's see. Will TLID be able to rise from the ashes of fallen? Cavalry needs awakening, but at their disposal is Navi in front of them standing, looking for their win. TLID against Navi in game 1.
We saw the Glue Roam just yesterday. It was Bigatron Finn who utilized it against Alter Ego. Won it. Did a pretty good job there. But now, let's take a look at the emblems real quick. Anything you want to mention?
The glue is using common emblem. It means that he wants to spam and he wants to poke, but he will be very squishy.
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah. Instant flicker out.
Yo, ever since yesterday, Patrick's
yeah.
have been bullied heavily. Not even here, but in MPLPH as well now.
Yep.
Yeah, the emblems, we talked about it. Emblems by Bayou. Anything else you want to point out, Coach?
I think it's interesting pick weapon mastery for Shive.
Ah, yeah.
Freya. I think he wants to build up the. Oh wait a minute. Oh my.
Oh!
Wow, and Toryu, that was a risky choice to go in. Leone couldn't even catch him there. All right.
Yeah, he had the quad shadow mark on the Juicin, so that's a flicker blown for both Richel and Leone. This will be very, very significant leading up to the turtle fight.
I think Ando will have a very good time here for,
Yep.
going into the turtle fight.
by Gope.
Yeah.
Well, it's mostly TLID with a bit of Navi from 4 of us. So, Lim and Pulong going for TLID.
Yep. Bit of damage over on Aran, but this is the thing about the Phobias, man. It's also a winning matchup against Sora.
Yeah.
And the fact that Aran is on it, he's known for the Phobias. Remember, seed 14.
Yep.
And yeah, Ando is gonna try to punish the flickerless mid lane.
There you go.
Who's gonna help?
Win, but
Bye-bye.
not Leone. Slap the pass. Ook here with first blood. Kevin walks up here. Oh, gets poked down. He wasn't fully stacked up yet. He, I think, miscalculated there.
Man, and if you're talking about scaling as well, Navi scales well into the late game. What do you think, Coach?
Yep. They have Andoryu with a for sure Sky Pierce later on.
Lilia.
They have Lilia. They have Freya too, who hits hard. I mean, yesterday you see Eman how crazy he is in the late game, and this is a free turtle for Navi.
Just amount things, but yeah, they do get their turtle under their belt. So Andoryu, so far trying to build upon the Hunter Strike. He has the Fury Hammer ready, but we don't even know if he's gonna go for an adaptive glove directly into the Sky Piercer. But so far, it's just a quiet game for this Hayabusa. Not much action.
There's one takeaway for me at least here, right? At least this isn't the TLID we saw last season.
Yeah.
Because last season TLID, they would just take random 50-50s, bad 50-50s here. They notice, all right, Leone died, Kevin miscalculated, back away, right? So at least there is an improvement from last season.
I mean, yeah, in terms of like, you know, the trigger happy Team Liquid that we see last season is quite gone. They're more like knowing their win con. They know that Aaron is not strong enough. Our mid lane no flicker, and they just give it up. And maybe they're looking for another fight in the second turtle.
Afro again with Khalid. This Khalid damage, by the way, we saw what Alec was able to do with it on that Alter Ego game against Onyx. But so far, Leone just completely sticking to Shell, shadowing this Juicin. This glue, just trying to make it safe.
And look at Ukir, man, zoning the Zuxin, man. He's having a hard time, the ritual.
Yeah,
welcome to MPLID, man.
Look at the freeze, man.
Yep.
It is very, very hard for Drishel to farm up. And this will take a toll on the Juicin as well, because the Juicin so far only has that elegant gem.
Yep.
Meanwhile, for the item build so far, what do you think, Coach?
I think there is a standard glowing one for Ukir, a standard corrosion for.
Oh, a steal 14 seconds away from the turtle. Kevin, he's 2 levels down on Ando now.
And Andoryu is just hyper farming the camps. It's insane.
question is, can TL burst down the turtle? But because Ando used the retro, right? But I think they will just gonna get poked if they hold the turtle.
Yeah, Navi can like stop them
Yep.
in their tracks if they go for the turtle, right?
Yep.
They can just bait Kevin's ultimate, and that's the problem with Lucas. Once you use your ultimate, that's it. You gotta win right as you use the ultimate, because if not, it's gonna be cooked.
Yeah. But I think the Sora might be the same as well, right? Oh, there goes.
Kevin?
The white ult.
There you go. Oh, Car!
Oh wow!
He's
Oh
gonna go in
wow!
on him! 1v1, no problem. Leone's gonna be next. Apro's gonna go in,
Oh.
flicker out. As Ukir flickers in, Black shoes away, and Doryu claims the turtle, and now they look to pincer TLID. As Apro joins in. Ritual, Crimson Beacon, Ukir over the damage, Dark Wave landing. That is Ritual down. Ukir will fall as well. Aran, the saving grace.
Yep, at least one traded back on towards Ukir. A very, very good kill. Uh-oh, going in is Sive.
Oh, has to flicker out. Wait a second, Shiva wants more, and he wins out the trade.
The scary hits like a truck.
Cars?
Once he hold on a minute again, Cars.
Okay, respect from Aran, but it might not be over now.
Yeah.
Aran jumps into the midst of it.
Bye-bye,
Pursuit
Aran.
goes in. Oh, Dark Wave on two! Aran's doing it, but it's not enough, and Doryu takes him out.
Non-stop fights were brawling here, and Andoryu did not have the shadow kill to finish the kill on towards Aran. That Phoveus is a goner.
I mean, I love how Cars initiated the fight because he knows it's a win-win condition. If he just baited out the Lucas ult, it's a win.
No.
It's a oh.
My goodness, Kevin's getting schooled.
Oh.
Kevin, back to school you go. And completely outclassed by Andoryu. And this glue, I'm starting to think, what is the purpose of this glue then in this composition?
The purpose of this glue is just to poke out the Khalid and Lilia, but you cannot outpoke Lilia and Khalid. They have a very strong prio, and I said it before. I mean, I've said it back in the stage. Lilia is the best 1v1 mid lane right now, I think. Better than Zuxin.
Yeah, it's still considered a pocket pick though.
Yep.
Guy Piercer and Doryu.
Yes.
He's going for it. Under strike completed first though, so he has extra damage with the, I like to call it the clown shoes.
Yep.
Now after wants to go in.
And also cooldowns.
Yeah, cooldown.
Oh my god, look at Cars.
Look at him.
Look at the bush
just
he's
hiding.
holding here. This will open up a big fight. Crazy set if he finds it. They just go for the steal, and these little steals on the green camps, man, they're gonna build up.
Yeah.
It accumulates, right? Even if it is,
Even the lane, they're giving it over to Andoryu.
yeah, even if it is small and in numbers, but if you keep farming it, it accumulates, and look at how fast they clear.
So annoying, man. It's Lilia.
Yeah.
I think it's also a very good game to build an ice queen merchant. Since I'm an ice queen merchant for the Lilia, because the damage is enough, man, for in this composition. And I think it's a free turtle.
Whoa.
Shife going in.
Not a risk taken as Kevin will burst him down. A big team fight coming around, but Cars in the back line will be able to actually just neutralize the back line. And Doryu jumping from left to right, shadows all over. Afro with the Radiant Sandstorm defensively. Aran jumping in front of pursuit. Shadow kill cancel, hold on! A delayed shadow kill as it was cancelled twice. And Doryu still gets the kill on Kevin. But Aran wants blood, and it's Kyo picks up the shutdown, and now the game is wide open.
A botched team fight for Navi with Zive diving in. Overzealousness might take over Navi. TLID have a chance now to try to turn things around.
An overcommit, I might say, because they have a free turtle. Like, and I don't think Shiva is the one that wanted to initiate the fight in this team comp. You want the Sora to go in front, or you want the Leah to poke the front line first. I think that's an overcommit, an overzealous move.
I mean, Mercury said it that if you play a Lucas, you have to go all in with the ultimate. If you don't get a kill, then you're done. I feel like it's the same for Navi as well. You know, with the Sora, if you don't have your ult, you're basically just poking around. And then with Andoryu, no shadow kill means you don't really have prio on kills. And then with Sive, if you don't have the ultimate, then you can't really brawl out on the fights, right? So Navi also have that kind of handicap on this composition.
Navi have the movement to just bait out Kevin, though. I really feel like at that point they were overconfident. They felt like they had enough of a lead. Perfect turtle, all the leads in the early game, and Doryu Sky Piercer. They thought they would get like 3 kills and bounce.
Now let's talk about the scary potential though, coach.
Yep.
How is it going to fare against this composition in the late game? A lot of catch here from Navi.
A lot of catch, but if he is allowed to free hit, he will tear down every one of them. But I think the main point of that fight is Shive hasn't finished his War Axe. So there's no enough sustain to initiate first, you know. He's focusing on the Golden Staff, which means he wants more mobility on the Freya. But yeah, you don't want to initiate first as a Freya.
Yeah, more attack speed. You're mostly like the cleanup crew, right?
Yeah.
When the enemy is just half on HP, low on HP, and flying in you go as a Freya. But Kevin, 2 items on his belt. Meanwhile, Andoryu has 3, so there is a jungle gap created in the jungle department now. Lord, will they be the ones to contest this? I mean, take a look at the long lanes. It is so far a bit balanced from both sides. So yeah, side lanes cleared upon by CV down bottom.
I think Navi will have the priority because a carry at this point stage with no Wind of Nature cannot 1v1 against the Freya. So I think Shiva will have 3 long lanes and Navi will try to control the Lord, but it is like a paradox because Navi cannot hold the Lord without the Freya.
Yeah.
He needs the Freya, but since Ando is building War Axe, maybe he will be the one who tried to hold the Lord. But yeah, Navi is playing very, very safe, very, very disciplined. No unnecessary movement.
Yep.
Just wait for the Freya, long lane first, and then we go S5 and Turtle
Ooh.
and the Lord.
Glowing wand for the glue.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Hey.
What do you think of this, Mirko?
I mean, we've been seeing this build. I believe it's Pagu and M7. First I saw it, cursed helmet as well. Together with the glowing wand, you're just looking for the damage when you mount people. Pagu's doing a lot of damage on Dritchel. Aran jumping in. Trying to go for the pursuit again. Kevin already with the ultimate. Walks up. Red tree from Endoryu's clean. And now he goes for the tail beast bomb. But Endoryu picks up the Sky Piercer. Aran jumping over. The mount down coming down. Shiva is going to be mounted. And cars will fall to Dritchel, who gets a Sky Piercer stack. Shiva is still mounted. Leone now. Going to be the target. Quad Shadow on him. A Sky Piercer again for Endoryu. Makes it 20.
More stacks for Andoryu, the hyper carry, and Wynot is just laughing at that team fight. Now V gets the upper hand. They want to go for more mid lane dive. Could it be? Nah, I don't think so.
Navi was so disciplined, man.
Yep.
They get the Lord, they get back, and they baited out Tail to chase them, and they just turn it around.
Yep.
So it's amazing, amazing macro once again by Navi.
Oh, there you go. You called it. Ice Queen's won.
Yes, sir. Ice Cream Merchant, let's go.
So what are the implications of this build, aside from the slow, obviously? It's going to make TLID more immobile, right?
Yes, it's gonna be more immobile, especially with the Corrosion side too on Freya.
Ah, yeah.
More slow, so they're not walking for sure.
Yeah, I don't wanna walk slow.
Yep.
In the land of Dawn, I wanna be fast, I wanna be quick. I'll lift it up his Astro, he's gonna be fine, and look at all 3 lanes they have pushed on. And so now for TLID, what are their winning conditions? Obviously, banking on carry late game is one thing, but the carry lacks range to kind of out-trade.
Yeah.
Like the Lilia, for example, right?
You need a signature Ando throw
Ah,
for me.
Ando throw.
Ando throw. Because he said it himself to me like, Coach Timmy, I think I might throw 1 or 2 games when we're ahead. But yeah, but I hope he's not doing it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think because Navi is very complete. They have a very good front back in Lilia and Tlid to poke out, and they also have a very good dives on Haya, Sora, and also the Freya.
Yeah, even Retry's that green camp for Andoryu.
He's won every Retry battle.
He did.
Evan hasn't won a single one, and you can look at the real-time victory right here, presented by our official gaming. Oh my goodness! By official gaming phone Infinix, it just shifted. All right, 84% to Navi, quite accurate. Would you say?
Yep, quite accurate. Because yeah, the only way TL wins this if Ando goes in, gets auto-attacked by the Pofis passive, and he got perma CC by the glue and the Lucas ult. Yeah.
I mean, this Phovius is still going to be a huge factor for TLID, right? The team fight, it's gonna tank, it's gonna dive into the backline, and I mean, Oker has that safety with the black shoes.
Yeah.
But on the items though, Coach Do, anything?
It's so interesting to see Sive building Malefic Gun in Freya, as a Freya. It's more range.
Yeah, more range. With
Especially against the Zuxin.
Yeah, with the splash.
Yeah. So he will, when he ulted, his range is, her range is very, very long. Almost like carry, but not as long as carry. So yeah, it's an interesting build by Shive.
Yeah. But I think, is it just me, or I feel like Sive has been lacking damage in the past 2 team fights, and now he has 4 items. So let's see if he's gonna scale. Meanwhile, they want to take the Lord, and it's gonna be Joe. Yeah, Sive is down bottom. He can get the turret, but this Lord will be blitzed. TLID has a carry here.
force a 4v5. That's going to be the mount down on Ook here. Has to flicker out, has the black shoes, gets caught in the dark wave. Now he pops the black shoes. Now it's Kevin going in. Cars. Oh, what a set coming down. Kyo's able to find him now. Shiva rotates over and crashes in. Aran's still very healthy. That's going to be Andoria on the Lord. He's going to go for it, and he claims it. Shiva is still going up against Aran, but he's finding in front of pursuit stacks all the way. Andoria Shiva versus Aran and Leone. That's a dark wave coming down with in front of pursuit again. Aran's a monster. And now it's Andoria getting the Sky Piercer, the roamer up against Andoria.
1v1.
Can he do it? I don't think he can. The quad shadow is clean. Andoria, a double and a wipeout for Navi.
A 1v1 for a ninja with kunais and a Sharingan and a Raikiri against a happy-go-lucky slime on Patrick. It's unfair. Leone was screaming. And now he gets down bottom. The turret up top will be smashed by the Lord on that mid lane as well. Broken to pieces.
Three
The left
base
gun.
turrets?
For
Is
kill.
it three? It's three.
It has to be
It's
three.
three.
One more trident swing. Andoria wants more! Andoria! Oh my goodness! The flare on this kid.
Was that almost a
Ando throw?
throw?
Nah, he got it.
he got it.
He's very confident.
Alright.
At first, at that fight, I thought Ando was very unlucky. Why? Because he shadow killed the Lord.
Yeah.
Like almost like maybe 5 to 6 flashes to the Lord. I thought that he was unlucky, but damn, his mechanics on high is very clean.
Yeah.
He doesn't need the shadow kill to kill all of them.
Very, very good. I'd say spacing too, right? He was waiting for the cooldowns to kind of tone down a bit and then get the abilities going again, and then he went in for Leone. That 1v1, man, so unfair. Like, we'll talk about SpongeBob and Naruto power scalings, man.
Hey, honestly, Patrick should be one of the strongest characters of all time, man.
Why?
Lore-wise, bro, that guy's unkillable, man.
That's true.
That guy's like...
That's true.
He has a whole rock just smashing onto him and he's still alive.
Yeah.
Alright, so now, Lane Prio, all three. Another replay by Infinix, our official gaming phone.
Yeah, as you can see here, like look at the shadow kill. It was mostly on the Lord, but Shiva hold the line down, and Ando was just waiting for his moment to pounce on the Team Liquid's ID players, man.
Yeah, I mean, nobody paid attention to the Lord as well, so Andoria, it was all his for the taking. Now let's talk about the high ground defense from TLID. I'd say it's not the best. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not the best for sure. Zuxin, you cannot high ground defend as a Zuxin.
Genius one as well, right? He wants maximum damage, but will the glue be able to exert that damage, Virgo?
Oh, man, right now it doesn't look like it's... Well, honestly, we gotta give him credit because that fight was, I think, even a bit too close for Navi to be comfortable.
I mean, I agree with you, Mirko. I think we should give props to TLD. They were like 5K, 4K behind, but they still find a way to keep it close. It was a massive improvement rather than last season, I would say.
Yeah, 4K gold up for Adoryu. That is not a gap anymore. That's a canyon. That's a whole valley being made by Adoryu.
Look at Afro, man, building the Heptasis.
Yeah.
He wants more damage. Radiant armor completed as well to dissuade the magic damage from Leone, and as well as 3 shell. Yeah, rose gold completed too. This Lucas, I feel like it's getting irrelevant.
Yeah, back when Lucas was meta, you need to win the early game. You need to snowball as a Lucas because his damage falls off late game. So now, I don't know.
Look at Ando.
Like,
Oh my god.
Ando?
The back's gonna collapse if Ando gets his hands on Kyo.
He's recalling.
Tarzo, what are you using? The initial cloud form, Kevin goes in. Over on Ukir he goes. Tail Beast bumping down as well. Cars is out of the fight already. Kevin is going crazy on Ukir, who's able to flicker around. Now Trichel walking over. We'll be able to pick up Apro. And Toryu still in the back. Able to find the quad shot on Kyo. What a cancel by out on earlier. Can he escape is the question. And Toryu buys the immortality while he dashes. Leone catches him. And he goes for the meltdown. No immortality. Buys him with the crown, but he's unable to find it. TLID. All of a sudden turn things around against Navi.
The cavalry are marching in, galloping into the dying night. They get the kills. The Lord as well will be in their hands. That was insane from TLID.
That's why, man, like we said, it's not a comfortable position for Navi yet. TLID, they almost want to fight with them being so far behind, and now they got an evolved Lord.
Take back my words, Kevin. This Lucas is still a problem.
Ando took so long to flank that. And I think it was a botch engage 2 from Cars.
Yeah, the cars.
Cars. So I think it's like missed execution because they were already under was in position, but I think it's a botch engage from Cars. So TLID got the frontal back that they wanted with the carry, and also the Lucas jumping into the Lilia.
And man, that damage build for Leone's paid off, man. He got it for you.
Yep.
So this magic damage then, will it be just poke for the glue?
Yeah.
Right? You're just gonna poke around
Yep.
with your skill 1 and then you get them quite low. And then when
Yep.
you mount on top of them, that's where you get to burst all the damage. This glue needs to be addressed.
Yep. I was expecting an Asken one in the glue because Asken one with glue is also obnoxious for sure. But yeah, Ukir needs to stop frontlining. I mean, he needs to be very far back because their TLIDs know their win condition. They bait out the black shoes and they go on Ukir.
Can they end here, Miracle? I don't think so.
No. Lilia is a very good.
Yeah. High ground defense in Lilia. Or on Lilia, sorry.
Freya, by the way, great clear.
Yep. Even Freya.
Quickly cleared by Navi. And they still have that defense cryo on their pockets. Again, we talked about the Lilia. Then on TLID. How do they maximize this situation now? How do they capitalize on a botched team fight from Navi? How will they be able to translate this into a win?
I think they need to find like Leone is very strong. His full item, he's also damage build. He pokes hard. I think they need to find. They need to bait out Ukir's black shoes and then go in with Kevin. So they just need to all in and let Kyo free hit at the back.
Kyo free hitting. And that fight as well. I mean, sure, Kyo was there, dishing out the damage, but that wasn't really the carry as a centerpiece. That was Leone with Kevin just diving into the turret as well. So now they are the ones invading. And that's a misretry from Andoryu.
He's been getting a lot of the wins, and he tried.
And life's like a wheel, You're sometimes at the top.
Oh,
Sometimes
no. But the timing, though, it's 20 seconds. It's down for 20.
Ah.
So that's why TLID are sending their players down below, right? They know there's no retreat, there's no take threat.
But they can stall this for Navi.
Andoryu. Crimson Beacon! Andoryu has to go for the quad counter. He gets picked up by Tritzel. He's dead! The Skyfears are on him! The winner crown, there's no way he survives this right now. Kyo gets him down. Aran's not a miss of it all. Still going up against 4 members. Will finally fall, but he's baited out. So many ultimates. No black shoes. Cars as well, down on his ultimate. Shiva buys a... Is that right?
He rebuys the corrosion site.
No, okay, that was a That was a win in nature. Yeah, it wasn't a win in nature. Or did he?
I think he did.
Buy a rock. Hold on. Ukir! First it down! Shiva trying to look for a big fight. He just cannot find it. Kyo goes through Abro. Shiva survives. Kevin is about to run out on his ultimate. Ritual goes over to Crimson Cars again. This time going for damage, but he gets bursted down by Kevin. He's running away now. Kyo able to pick up the Evolve Lord, and Kevin goes through with Ritual. Picking up a Sky Piercer stack. Shiva 2v1. Rose Gold Meteor built up by Dritchel. The pickup and the throwdown. Dritchel gets a double. An Evolve Lord, and it's just Andoryu. I think the game's done.
Now, V completely demolished. And now Andoryu has to take a look at his base. A broken one. Dead bodies of his teammates. All lying down in Lanadon. This is the end for Andoryu.
It's a comeback in the end. The Immortality buy just to delay the inevitable, but the Lord has been swinging at Trident on the Crystal. A comeback win for TLID.